Hi, I'm Paul Perdue, and I am the infrastructure nerd.
And I'm Mary Jo Boyd, a legal technologist.
You know, when I teach people how to use PracticeMaster, I usually send them in through the client screen because it's got all the tabs along the top and it's very compartmentalized.
It would be a lot easier, though, if they could just see all of the matter information in one spot.
Well, we happen to have something that one of our clients calls Facebook for Matters. It's called the Matter Manager.
Oh, cool. Can you show us how to use it?
I sure can. Okay, so you'll find the Matter Manager. Well, if you're in version 19, you can simply type Matter Manager or Matter and find it that way. I happen to have it on my pinned actions, so right here, Matter Manager. I'm going to go ahead and close up the quick launch pane just so we have a little more real estate for the Matter Manager. This is the Matter Manager. Now, we're currently looking at the All Activity view, and as you can see, I'm seeing all sorts of things over here for this particular matter for Michael Larson, his ADA employment issue. I'm seeing emails, I'm seeing fee entries, I've got the ability to see documents and events and tasks and phone notes and regular journal items. I can see all of that in this all activity view. So there's a couple things going on here. There's this section of the screen where we see the client and the contact for the matter. There's this section where we'll see those contacts plus any additional. This particular matter doesn't happen to have additional contacts, but if they were in the system for that matter, they'd be right down here. And then this is going to show me whatever I have selected here in my dropdown. Now, currently I'm selected, I've got selected all activity, so as I explained, I'm seeing everything here. When I hover on one of these emails, it'll pop it up just so I can see it in more detail. And I can change to different things. I could look at contacts, and it's going to show me just the contacts for this matter. I could show calendar items. It's going to show me just the calendar items. I can go back to all activity. It's going to show me the all activity in that particular view. I can go to something like this that's going to show me just emails and notes. And this is a custom view that was written by adding a custom view. I'm not going to get into that because that's not really the subject of this particular video. We do have other videos that talk about adding custom views in the Matter Manager. But this one has been written to specifically show just emails and regular journal notes. Nothing else. No time, no documents, no events, no tasks, just emails and notes. And if I drop down this list, you'll see I've got phone and email. I've got people records. I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I've created as custom activity lists. And then we've got this one. This is kind of interesting and alleviates a lot of those calls that attorneys and paralegals are making to the billing department to find out what this client's previous balance is or how much WIP they have right now, because they can get all that information in the Matter Manager with the billing summary. Kind of reaches into tabs and pulls this information out so that you can keep your attorneys and paralegals out of tabs and still give them most of the information that they're going to want, if not all of it. So this includes the amount that they owe you, that they already know they owe you, the amount due, the previous balance, the WIP fees and costs, and then a total of what they would owe if they got a bill today that included all these items. Their funds balance, their client funds balance, not to be confused with trust, that's down here. Who the primary timekeeper is, what the billing category is, when the last payment was and how much it was. Haven't had one yet for this matter. When the last statement was and what its number was, its statement number was. How that accounts receivable balance, that 140450 breaks down. He's not really that far past due, but if you had things in different buckets, they'd show up right down here. And then their trust balance for this particular matter among a variety or a range of bank accounts. Now, it's not very common, but you can have a specific single matter that has trust money in more than one bank account, and so therefore you have this list box down here that will show you their balance in each of the bank accounts that they would have a balance in. So that's kind of cool. That's a special feature of the Matter Manager that you won't find over in the regular client screen. Now I'm going to open up the client file just to show you. This is the client file that most people are used to going into, and this is the Matter Manager. A lot of the things that you see as tabs in the client file, you can see has activity lists in the Matter Manager. Of course, you do not see the billing summary in the client file. That is specifically a Matter Manager thing. Now you also have these buttons down here, and you can configure them to include things like World Docs documents. We don't have World Docs integration turned on in this sample system. Word document assembly, the timer, we've got tabs 3's client manager can be accessed for this particular matter straight from here. The ability to run the report writer, the ability to see a matter client calendar, plus all these other things that aren't already showing up down here. So just like in the client screen, you've got things that can be triggered over here. In the Matter Manager, they show up down here as icons, okay? Here, if we drop down this list, we're going to see the most recent 15 matters. I think it's 15, don't count them, I may be wrong. Most recent matters that I have been in. And what's neat about this list is it covers both the client screen and the Matter Manager. So let's say you've never been in this Michael Larson matter in the Matter Manager, but you're in it all the time in the client screen. Well, then when you pop up your most recent items here, you're going to see Michael Larson here as well, because as I said, this list covers your most recent items from both the client screen and the Matter Manager, which is kind of nice. You can also just type. I could get into this screen and just start typing Larson, and it'll pop up Michael, and then when I hit tab, it'll say, well, Michael's got more than one matter, and it will let me select whichever matter I want that way. And we also have the ability to simply go into all matters, and it'll take us to that good old-fashioned list view from over in the client screen. In fact, you can even see that this is the client screen that's allowing you to select a different matter. Let's go to Daniel Klein's matter, and allows you to very quickly switch between one matter and the next, okay? So a lot of synergy between what you're seeing on the client screen and what you're seeing in the Matter Manager. I can click here and load the client screen. In the client screen, I can click over here and load the Matter Manager. So I can even jump between the client screen and the Matter Manager. If I'm in Matter Manager and I click on the work description, I'll go to the client screen. And if I'm over in the client screen and I click on Matter Manager, I will go to the Matter Manager for that particular matter. So there are a lot of correlations between the two. I have a lot of clients and a lot of people that work at firms that we work with that switch between the two rather readily, because there are some things that you can do more easily in the Matter Manager and some things you can do more easily in the client screen. And so we have those keys to jump back and forth. If you're in the client screen, it's over here to go to Matter Manager. And if you're in the Matter Manager, it's simply clicking on that. That, in a nutshell, is the Matter Manager. So there you have it, the Matter Manager in PracticeMaster.
And that's just one more way that we can help you to worry less
and practice more.